Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I was having a good makeup day, so I decided I better film an update quick before it goes bad. So this is going to be my first update to my Dungeons & Dragons Project Pan. Better late than never. So if you want to see what may be rolling out, how our characters are doing in the story, which I'm going to create, and what may be rolling in, well then keep watching. We're going to jump right into it. My name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. Here on my channel, I like to do a lot of project panning content, a lot of eyeshadow content, and basically anything that has to do with makeup because I am a makeup lover. So sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. So today I'm doing my first update for my Dungeons & Dragons Project Pan. This project was created by Alicia Julian, also known as Wonder in Alleyland. This project is supposed to be updating on the 5th of every month and started, I believe, October 5th. I jumped into the project really late because I didn't know if I had room for another project pan, and then realized I could roll a d20 and not have long-term use goals, but short-term use goals. So that's what I decided to do. And then my skin went all wonky and I wasn't able to wear makeup. So that is why my update is so late this month. But really excited. I was watching some of the other Dungeons & Dragons Project Pans, and Steph L decided to create a story for her characters and what she rolled in. I thought that was a brilliant idea. I don't have a lot of knowledge of D&D, so if not everything goes according to the D&D rules, give me some grace. So there's 5 different steps to this project, 5 different prompts of which you choose to roll products in. So step 1 is to choose your race. And as always, I always choose elf. Step 2 is to choose your class. And again, I always go with rogue, so that's what I went with. So we have an elf who is a rogue, and we're going to call her Edwina, because that typically is the name I tend to use when I play role-playing games. Step 3 is to choose a place to travel to, and Edwina is going home to the Forbidden Forest after a long adventure already, of which we don't really know much about, but she's heading home to the Forbidden Forest. Step 4 is to choose a monster or a person for us to come across. And as Edwina is going home through the Forbidden Forest, she comes across the gelatinous cube. Step 5 is to choose an item to help you along your journey, and I chose the bag of holding, which is going to help Edwina defeat the gelatinous cube. So did I defeat the gelatinous cube? Are any of my products rolling out? I'm gonna get into it right now. What corresponds with elf is a liquid product in a pen-like packaging. And what I chose to roll in was my Victoria's Secret roller ball. It's not a spritzy spray, it's a roller ball. So I thought this would work for a pen-like product. Was very helpful in a time where I could not wear makeup to have a perfume in my project. This rolled in for 7 uses according to the D7, and I did meet that goal wearing this 7 times during the months of October and November. We're just gonna say November since I started the project so late in October. So Edwina is a rogue, and this corresponds to a shady product or something from a brand or person that you no longer support. So I chose to roll in my Tarte Gilded Eyeshadow Palette, and I decided to do this no pan left behind style. I was able to hit every single shade in the palette, although it took me a lot longer than it should have because of my skin issues. If you guys didn't catch my last video, I will put it at the end so that you can catch that as to why I haven't been able to wear makeup consistently for almost 2 months. I do not support Tarte as a brand any longer, and so I decided to roll this in no pan left behind style. So absolutely, I rolled this out. Now, race and class are intertwined together. You must hit both of your goals on race and class to be able to roll in a new character. So guess what, guys? We're gonna be rolling in a new character today. Step 3 was to choose a place to travel to, which I chose the Forbidden Forest, which corresponds to a green product. I chose the Dandelion blush by Benefit because of the green packaging. This is what she looks like. I am very unimpressed with this blush. It took so much to build up of this product to be able to see it on my skin. So I foresee, like, if I actually hunker down and start to use this, I can go through this pretty quickly. But the D20 blessed us with only 5 uses on it, and it did take between October 28th and today, which I am filming on November 30th, to get those 5 uses in because of my skin issues. But I did get those 5 uses in, which means we are going to be traveling someplace new. This is rolling out. Step 4 is to choose a monster or a person to cross your path, and I chose the gelatinous cube. And the product that I chose to correspond for it, I thought was pretty ingenious, was the Huda Beauty Mini Easy Bake Powder, and I have it in the shade Banana Bread. The D20 only told me I had to use this product 5 times. Bless the D20 for such low uses. That is the only reason why I have rollouts in this project. So this is going to be rolling out, and we're going to be rolling in someone or something else to cross our path. And then step 5 was an object to help you on your journey. So I chose the bag of holding. The product that was rolled in for the bag of holding was my Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Strapless. I'll go ahead and show you guys what this looks like. Very lovely color for the fall. This is the only one of the D20 kind of gave us a raw shake at, because this rolled in for 18 times. I've only used it 3. So this is gonna be staying in the project. So there's gonna be nothing new that's gonna help us on our journey. But we are rolling some new things in, so let's start by meeting our new character. So since I chose all of the first round of products, I decided to randomly generate the next ones. So I did that off camera. So for step 1, what got rolled for me was Dragonborn. And that corresponds to a product with an embossing or a print. So we are coming across a Dragonborn creature. How did we come across that? Well, Edwina pulled into her bag of holding while chanting, "Give me something that will defeat this gelatinous cube," and pulled out a magical weapon that was able to defeat the gelatinous cube. Once she defeated it, Edwina realized the gelatinous cube had just engulfed a Dragonborn, whose name is, we'll name him Valderin. So Edwina saves Valderin, and Edwina cast a spell on Valderin and healed him from his wounds, because of course the gelatinous cube devours you with acids, so his skin was scarred, but she was able to heal him and make him look good as new. So the product that I chose for Valderin, the Dragonborn, is my Essence, the blush, and I have this in the shade Believing. This is what she looks like, and I thought this would be a very lovely color for this time of year. So that is what she looks like. So let's go to the D20 and see how many times I'll be using this product and how long Valderin might be staying with us. We are rolling for Essence, the blush in the shade Believing. How many times will the D20 say the Dragonborn will be with us? 16. All right, 16 times. Valderin's gonna be with us for a little bit. For step number 2, I randomly rolled Bard, which corresponds to a musical product. So as Edwina is getting to know Valderin, who is so thankful for the help that she gave to him, she comes to find out that he is actually a bard. He has a musical instrument, but has lost it along the way. So the product that I decided to roll in for this, which was the only musical item in my collection, and even though I am not happy about rolling this into the project, this is what was chosen for me. So I'm going to be rolling in yet another shadow stick, which I haven't been able to wear eyeshadow, and now like my eyelids are getting back to normal, so I'm able to wear eyeshadow again. So I don't know how much use I'm going to be getting out of my shadow sticks, but the reason why I chose this because this is in the shade Warm Up. And of course, what do you do before you sing? You warm up. We'll put this up here. This is a very lovely shade. But again, I'm gonna want to wear my eyeshadows. Like, I'm not gonna want to wear my shadow sticks. But this is what the panning gods rolled for us. Good thing this is a year-long project. So let's see how long this ColourPop Color Stix Shadow Stick in the shade Warm Up is gonna be with us in the project. Let's see how many times the ColourPop Color Stix in Warm Up is gonna be with us. 13 times. Okay, not too bad. Again, step 1 and step 2 are linked together, so I have to hit both my goals on this shadow stick as well as on the Essence blush to be able to roll in a new character into the story. Step 3 is a place to travel to, and what was randomly generated to me was the Tomb of the Lost. So Valderin has heard that the only place to get another magical musical instrument for him is to go into the Tomb of the Lost. So he asks Edwina to accompany him there so that he can acquire a new magical musical instrument. Tomb of the Lost corresponds to a product that you forgot you owned. And what I've chosen for this is my gel eyeliner by Lethal Cosmetics in the shade Entity. I forgot about it so hard that it is hard. So I want to roll it into the project to see if I can save it at all. And if I can, I think a gray eyeliner is gonna go really great with a lot of the ethereal looks that I have planned for the winter. So let's see how many times the D20 has in store for Entity. How long is my Lethal Cosmetics liner gonna be with us in the Tomb of the Lost? 4 times. 4 times. I guess that should be enough to see if this can be saved. I'm going to use some Duraline on this to see if it's usable. And if it's not, I'm gonna declutter it. So this is a good way to see. Sorry. Step 4 is a monster or person to cross our path. So while Edwina and I keep forgetting his name. I'm gonna have to write these down. Valderin? Did we call him Valderin? If not, that's what we're calling him now. So what steps out on the path on their way to the Tomb of the Lost? We come across a beholder. Now, I'm not quite sure what that is, so before next update, I will make sure that I look that up so that we can continue the story. But the product that corresponds to is a No Pan Left Behind eyeshadow palette, which I'm very excited for. So I chose this one. This is the ColourPop On The List palette. And the reason why I chose this is because when this first came out, I mistook the flowers for Christmas lights and thought that this was a Christmas palette. So I haven't dipped into this all year, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to try. This is what the color story looks like. So the green and the red and this purpley one, I definitely think that this can be used for holiday. Probably should have pulled this out for fall, but oh well. So we're gonna use this No Pan Left Behind to see how long the beholder stays crossed in our path. And then of course, nothing new rolling in for step 5 because I'm still working on my Laura Mercier caviar stick. So Valderin has no item to help him on the journey against the beholder. So what will happen to Edwina and Valderin? Check next update to see what's going to happen. So thank you so much for spending some time with me, ladies and gentlemen. You know I always love when you do. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people with the same interests as you will like my content too. I hope you like the story. Hope it went along with D&D. If not, I loved creating it. So I'm going to be looking forward to creating more with the story. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye, everybody.